Hi everyone, welcome to our astrology part. This is at Eat, Read, Love. You're just seeing a different side, which is at Cosmetology. We're going to be discussing the Mercury in retrograde, one of the most famous planet of, it became a planet of destruction. That's the sad part because of how it has, every time it goes retrograde, which I will explain, people get fearful of. But you should only fear something that you don't have knowledge. And that's why we're here. Once we are equipped with the knowledge, then we'll be able to manage what this transit is about. So sit back, relax. We will be discussing in different segments. So I want you to know first that we will be discussing per ascendant or moon sign at Cosmetology. The link is down there. We will be uploading it right after you've seen it at Eat, Read, Love coming next week. So make sure you are subscribed and you hit the notification button with Cosmetology. That's where you will see for your own ascendant and moon sign. Here at Eat, Read, Love, we will discuss the bigger part of the transit as it goes in retrograde live. No, I'm kidding. It's not going to be live, of course. So first, we're going to see when is this Mercury retrograde happening. It's going to be happening on March 5th, 2019 at 10:20 a.m. at Uttara Bhadra Pada as far as the Nakshatra. Now, don't get too excited, meaning it's just like, oh my God, Sal, it's like my life is over. Here comes Mercury again. I will tell you when it's going to go direct. It's going to go direct on March 28, 2019 at 6 a.m., Purva Bhadrapada. So it goes kind of, how many days is that one? More like 20 days when it goes retrograde. So you have maybe like 3 weeks of the planet going in retrograde. So let me discuss first the parts that we will have in different segments. We will be discussing the ascendant. We will be discussing the planet, the houses, and the nakshatra. At the same time, we'll put even a combination of the celebrities that has this placement as far as nakshatra. So if you don't know your nakshatra, if you don't know your placement of where Mercury is in your chart, I will put down there the app that I use. I'm not part of it, but I'm a very big fan of Cosmic Insights, because a lot of people do ask what I use. I use Cosmic Insight. I'm a member for the rest of my life because Dr. Pai is just amazing, a very, very amazing Vedic astrologer. So that's what I use. I'm not part of it, but it's what I use. So if you guys, I would suggest really, like it's really good. And then it's just amazing. Okay, that's what I have right now here in my phone. Okay, so I'm looking at it there. So you get advanced retrograde prediction there, meaning how the planets work. Okay. So let's begin now that we have settled. We will be discussing first the part where what is Mercury. Okay, so Mercury, let me put this here, as a planet. As a planet, okay, rules 2 zodiacs, Gemini and Virgo. Air, Earth. Okay. So as far as Mercury, so now we are familiar. If you are a Gemini and a Virgo, it is something for you to understand more. Learn more about the planet that rules you. It may not be your Atmakarka, your highest degree, but this is going to be your natural lord when it comes if this is your rising. Okay, if this is your rising sign. So Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. What does Mercury signify? As far as like a body, okay? This is very much involved with the nervous system, okay? Nervous system. My writing is very much hieroglyphics, okay? So just listen sometimes and don't pay attention to my notes, okay? So nervous system. There's a lot that Mercury rules as far as body part, but one thing that I want you just to focus, because we're trying to streamline the information. I can tell you like 10 body parts, but it doesn't make sense. So this is basically where just, I will squeeze the juice of the knowledge and I'll just give you the pure essence of it. And you're still not gonna miss it. Basically, you're getting the finest form of the knowledge instead of you reading through all the things that I read, okay? So, nervous system, you have Gemini and Virgo. This is also good for, Mercury is also ruling part of our hands, okay, as hasta, but it's more of the craft, okay? So let's put here hands. Next, as far as Mercury, Mercury is the part where we do commerce. Not Libra. Libra is where we do the trade. Okay, like commerce in the sense of the part where, because when you have e-commerce, for example, that would involve Rahu and Mercury. But commerce meaning it's like the information technology, that kind of commerce. So it's ruler of commerce. So businesses. Okay. So you have commerce, hands, nervous system, Gemini, Virgo. Now, why did I put this in this order? First, I want you to check where your Gemini and Virgo in your chart is happening. Okay, meaning what house? If you are a Leo rising, meaning your Virgo is gonna be in your Leo Virgo, so it's gonna be in your second house. Okay, and then look for also where Gemini is. Okay, that's why I suggest you do your chart. So that's where you will find this too. So look for where Gemini and Virgo is in your chart. Follow? Okay, and then it's gonna be involving your hands, whatever craft that you're putting into. And then it's going to involve commerce. And then, so it's going to involve, one part of it is about communication. Okay? Communication. Also, short travels. Short travel is your commute to work. Okay? Not long distance, meaning if it goes beyond the travel of work. So if it goes beyond the travel of work, that's long distance already. If you have to go towards already like beyond that point, that can be already a significator of long distance travel. That's a total different zodiac, that's a total different house. So short distance travel, you have communication, you have commerce. Now what else is Mercury? Mercury is also color green. Color green. Mercury is also color green. Anything else for Mercury? Mercury is also, as far as knowledge, it is the first part, meaning Jupiter is higher knowledge. Mercury is where I would give you the part of the lecture. Okay, if this is a lecture right now, I would give you only the excerpts. I'm not gonna go dive deep to the Nakshatra. I'm not gonna go dive deep to the stars that is involved. So if you're here only, meaning, oh, I'm just sitting down and learning this stuff, the basic, the foundation, that's Mercury. Higher knowledge, Jupiter. Basically, if you want to be basic, you're Mercury. But it's not, you need Mercury to go to higher knowledge. You need the foundation, the basic knowledge, in order to go to the higher knowledge. Okay? So Mercury is also education, but limited education, not to the higher knowledge. Okay? Not to the Jupiterian information, which is about the source, about God. So you have education, color green, short travel, communication. So I'm just enumerating. So this is what Mercury very part of it only. This is like probably 0.01% of what Mercury is. So there's going to be a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here has more knowledge that we can just share it with everybody in the description box so everybody can learn, so that everybody interacts. But this is what I can give for the people who are, in essence, it's like I just need to know style and I gotta go, because we all gotta go. Okay? So this is that part. Now, as far as like Mercury, we're gonna go now to the part where the planet is going in retrograde. All right, so let me just erase this. Now, while I'm erasing this, I'm going to explain to you also how a retrograde planet is acting. So now we know Mercury. Let's go. What is this whole retrograde? I'm going to give you a very basic example, not very scientific, but for people to understand on a mundane level what is retrograde. So, imagine an airplane. This is the airplane. This is the airplane. It's in the airport. We have the tower over here. It's in the runway. Most airports, of course, planes would just fly, right? They all go get a signal, it goes. So imagine this is Mercury. This is Mercury. Okay. Mercury Airlines, right now, usually, it just takes off. It just keeps going and going and going. But during the retrograde, Mercury will taxi. Yes, I used to be a pilot, that's why. Well, student pilot, that is. Couldn't pass algebra. So, so Mercury over here is going on retrograde. The plane instead of flying, it will now go on taxi. Okay, meaning it kind of go in reverse, but it's not really going in reverse. But it's not going to go in flight until, it's not going to go progressive, it's not going to go direct until 28. So the tower over here, basically, will tell Mercury on March 5th, please keep taxiing on reverse, please going on reverse from March 5th to March 28th. Then you will be clear for takeoff. So Mercury will not go direct. Mercury cannot take off until the 28th. When you are taxiing, so that you can figure out the energy. When you are taxiing a plane, uncomfortable, right? That's how people feel when during Mercury retrograde. Something is wrong. Why are we taxiing? The plane is not going anywhere. Why I can't move? Why I can't go to the direction that I want? I need to go to, if you're in an airport, like I need to go to New York, I need to go to LAX, I need to go to, to the destination that I want to, okay? But it's not going. And that's the part where my laundry is also beeping, okay? So if you can hear it, I do apologize. Okay. So Mercury going on retrograde, it's asking you to, one, everything right? That's why there's reconciliation. We know that in tarot, a lot of the Six of Cups, a lot of judgment card will come out because everybody's exes is known to come back. It's coming back again. The ex should have flown right away to the side piece, but it didn't, right? The ex still coming back. Retrograde. But you have to also, you can reconnect, rethink, okay? This is also the time to, everything that is during March 5th and March 8th. You want to fly, you want to go, now you get basically in collision because you weren't given the go signal of the watchtower, which basically this is the universe, okay? Because the planet doesn't really go reverse, but we in astrology, okay? So now, you understand? So anytime a planet is in retrograde, always apply this. Very basic and easy to pick up. This is how I see retrograde. Okay, that's good. You can take your, anybody wants to go to the bathroom, it's the perfect time now while I'm erasing this, okay? And the one, eating some snacks behind you, okay, it's like a class over here, right? So, nobody step out of class, we have to finish this. Okay, this is Mercury 101. Okay, we know the retrograde, we know the planet. Now let's discuss the nakshatra. Nakshatra, it will happen in, let me get my notes, okay. It's because I don't want to misspell the Sanskrit. No, I'm not writing in Sanskrit, but how it is spelled. Uttara Bhadra Pada. Let's dissect the nakshatra. What is the nakshatra? I just throw the big bomb to everybody, right? The nakshatra is in as far as the zodiac, okay? It's happening. I do apologize because I didn't mention what zodiac it's happening. It's happening in Pisces. And as far as Pisces, there are different degrees. There's 3 nakshatras, and 1 nakshatra is Uttara Bhadrapada. What is the nakshatra? This is, okay, one of the, as far as like the stars, okay, it's the star behind the zodiac of Pisces. So if, for example, we remove Uttara Bhadrapada, we do Mercury retrograde in Pisces, you're basically getting BuzzFeed information on what's going on. Because you have to look at the degrees where it's happening. Without it, okay, you're getting a big prediction that is not filtered. So you want to filter the prediction. You want to go look where it's really happening. It's not happening in all the Pisces. It's happening at a specific degree. 5 degrees. Okay? Uttara Bhadrapada. Now, as far as this nakshatra is concerned, this is known also as, if it's Pegasus, and in the constellation of Pegasus, it's going to be in the wings. So the star is at the tip. Okay? If you look at the star where it is, it's going to be at the tip of the wings of Pegasus. So that's Uttara. Now, Uttara Bhadrapada, this is latter part. Latter part Okay. And of the feet. Okay. So, especially like Pisces. Pisces rules, as far as the zodiac, is the feet. So it's happening at the last part of the zodiac, and it's happening at the nakshatra of Uttara Bhadrapada. Now, I will explain this nakshatra on how this star is. So if you have this placement, okay, and where it's going, basically, this is what Mercury will affect. If you follow, Mercury will affect this zodiac in this part of this part of the star, and what this star signifies is what's going to happen. Okay. So Uttara Bhadrapada, this is known as the snake, the deep snake. Okay. So if it's a snake, I don't know how to draw a snake. Okay, let's just imagine that's a snake. Okay. Okay. In the deep dark water, which is called Kundalini. This is the part where a person or a human person, as far as energy is stored, it's here behind your bone. I mean, I don't know what you call that bone, but that bone behind here, okay. That's where it lies. So it rules that part. Okay. Why am I talking about this specific? Because this is the part of spirituality, which is moksha, liberation in Pisces, okay, as far as we connect now to the source. As far as what Mercury is gonna go in retrograde, it's happening here mainly at this specific nakshatra, which is also, this nakshatra is about awakening. This is the part where a person will understand material stuff. I don't want that. There is something more to life than this material world, because this is a person who's basically awakened. This is a person who seeks deeper knowledge. This is a person also who is blessed by abundance. This is a very abundant, okay, by the way, this is a very abundant nakshatra. Very, very abundant. When I say abundant, Bill Gates abundant. Yes. Bill Gates has a moon in Pisces at Uttara Bhadrapada. This is a billionaire nakshatra. Now you know. Okay? We'll discuss the celebrity part of this. This is known as a billionaire. Okay? This billionaire star, if you have a good placement of this nakshatra, it will give you material wealth, but in the end, you will let go. You will become a person, because this person is very much sensitive to other people's life. They're very concerned. But they're also self-centered. Yes. This is also a nakshatra of Adam Levine. So you see someone who's, I'm not saying that Adam Levine is self-centered, but you just gotta know. Okay. So I've heard some stuff, which I think, I'm not sure. I don't know the person, but from what is in the information, that's what I've heard of. Okay. Adam Levine, same nakshatra. Bill Gates has same nakshatra. Both has wealth. Both has wealth. Okay. Good-looking people. Uttara Bhadrapada, good-looking people. Attractive. Attractive. What else is in this nakshatra? This nakshatra also, because I mean, there's so much, once I discuss the stars. They're sensitive, kind to animals, kind to pets. This is a person who's also good with astrology, because this person knows the wisdom of the source, basically. So natural, this person has a natural, natural sense of, not intuition, because intuition is different from this part. This is a person who knows. Okay, they're natural intellectual people. Well, Bill Gates says it all. Okay, but I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm not gonna stop there. Who else? We have this as far as nakshatra. I'm keeping you interested because if I just keep talking about the stars, you will deviate. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the star celebrity. Who else has this nakshatra? Rob Kardashian. Yes, Rob Kardashian has the same nakshatra. Now, Rob Kardashian, I believe, has Rahu in Pisces. I'm not sure what is the rising sign of Rob Kardashian, but I can look at it later. But Rob Kardashian is a good example of a person who has material wealth, but kind of doesn't want it. If you're not familiar who Rob Kardashian is, That's one significator of how this nakshatra works. It brings you ultimate success. And then you will realize you don't want the ultimate success and you want seclusion. Rob Kardashian. Success with the Kardashian vanishes from fame, okay? Because they don't resonate with it. They don't. Good for marriage. This nakshatra is ideal for partnership. Very good with marriage. This nakshatra can have a loyal energy. Yes. You can see because Bill Gates, from what I know, married for a very long time already, right? Adam Levine, 2014. Rob Kardashian tries to be, of course, the good father or the good partner, but Black China happened. No tea, no shade. Yeah, okay, so that's one. Other person who has reached their point of fame, Chelsea Handler. Very famous comedian, has been with E, has been with Netflix, right now is signed with Universal Studios if I'm not mistaken, but also reached the peak of fame, now no more visual. After Adam Levine, okay, did the famous NFL, yes, right? After he did his famous, performance, which is now becoming not so famous, he will now exit. From what I would see, we just looking at this nakshatra, he will now have to exit it. The fame come, Maroon 5 happened, now it's about to go down. Not go down like unsuccessful, the person will have a deeper calling. Remember, it's not becoming unsuccessful, it's for you to have a deeper calling. Okay? So Chelsea Handler, amazing, amazing, amazing. Now here comes the person trying to look for where they are being called for. Okay. Also, a person who is not into relationship because, in seclusion. I believe Chelsea Handler dated 50 Cent, okay, because I have your information, and all this, it's like, but not really out into dating, in seclusion also. This energy likes to have quiet time. This person, quiet time, quiet time. Mercury, which will go later on, Mercury is debilitated in this nakshatra. Mercury doesn't like to be here in this nakshatra. So imagine Mercury going in retrograde in a place that Mercury doesn't like. Mercury is debilitated in this nakshatra. Now, another person, Carmen Electra. If you remember, Carmen Electra, amazing, okay, discovered by Prince. Prince, which of course, he's gone now, with the late Prince, sorry. Discovered by Prince, so she's a musician before she became associated with the bad boys. Carmen Electra, has dated multiple, I believe, rock star-ish, very tattooed people, okay, marked people, but not also lucky in that part as far as her career. She reached its peak when Carmen Electra was Carmen Electra. You guys know, okay? For the gentleman who has been watching, I believe she was in Baywatch, if I'm not mistaken also. I can't remember, but I know, like Carmen Electra, crazy good looking. Reached its peak of career, also subside. But I know she's trying to come back with her music career. So these people, very creative, very, very creative, very inclined to their emotion and feelings, and that's why they can be good artists. Okay. So now you know about the nakshatra, or at least as far as I describe with you guys, because I have to connect the celebrity. Because if I connect the celebrity, you will kind of basically understand the parts of the nakshatra. Because let's face it, it does get boring, but I like this, and I know you guys would like a little bit of just give me the gist. I give you the gist, okay? So that's the nakshatra. That where it is happening. Hold on, let me see, because I don't have my bullet points here. So we will now go to the part, well, let's do the checklist of, we did the Mercury as far as the planet. Okay, Mercury. Okay, Mercury. Okay. We did what else did we do? I did the nakshatra, right? The nakshatra. Okay. The Zodiac, right? Pisces. It's happening in Pisces, where it's going. These are three main points. And then of course, I did the trivial part with you guys so that you guys can feel how that nakshatra is. Meaning the celeb part. So if it ain't trivial, if we don't keep current, it's like people will get lost interest. So now that you know the trivial part of the nakshatra, okay, and those are the main points. We know what Mercury is, the nakshatra, Uttara Bhadrapada, the zodiac that is happening is in Pisces. We also discussed what is retrograde. Okay, what is retrograde? And let me see. Trivial, retrograde, what else? I think that's it for this one. Okay? So with this knowledge right now that you have, if you know your rising sign, you can do your own prediction, of course, right? But as far as this knowledge is, here comes what you are here for. The remedy. Because enough that I tell you the damage that it's going to do in each of your houses later on, because I know you're gonna feel like, oh, it's gonna damage me, it's Mercury retrograde. But I will go through each of the rising or moon sign at cosmetology. So that's where you gotta go for your zodiac. But here at E3 Love, okay, we'll discuss with you guys also the remedies. I will make a separate video for the remedies, what you are seeing here right now. Okay? So what you are seeing here right now, which I created, is part of the remedy when you are going through the retrograde. It's one thing that you have the knowledge now, so you're not fearful. And then it's another thing for you to take an extra precautionary step so it doesn't affect you. Now, with remedies, I will not explain this right now, but with remedies, because this is what I feel that I would want people to have. Of course, as always, I do the crystals. I have Hamsa. I have I have the black salt. I have sandalwood. I have your mala, which is for your prayer. Okay, so I have this, but I will explain to you remedies. Now, when we do remedy, as far as planets affecting us, one thing that I have to tell you is that not everybody will get the benefit of a remedy. When you are aligned to have this remedy, it will affect you. It will work for you. Because you cannot stop karma. Regardless, you say, I have the biggest citrine in the world. I will be abundant. No. Because if your karma doesn't align with it, regardless whatever remedy, no. Because a person who doesn't have remedy can also not be affected by this transit. Because not everybody will get affected. So that's one thing that I want you to understand. Okay? With regards to remedy, effectivity, because a lot of people will say, well, I already have the crystal, I already have this, why is not working, right? This is one of the biggest things that people will say about remedy, that it's not working. If it's not your karma, if it's not your life path to be able to fix what you are going to go through, the tools that was given will not take effect. But it's important for you to try, because without trying, you wouldn't know. So you shouldn't feel bad, for example, oh, it didn't work. Okay, so you see the gap, Mercury in retrograde, I got cut off in the middle. I'm doing this at Mercury Aura. The camera stopped recording at some point, and it was very interesting because I can see it right away. That's a total display of Mercury with technology affecting us. And this is just me talking about it, showing how it's going to affect. So as I was saying previously about remedy, before I got cut off, when you have frustrations about remedy, it's not working, no matter what you do, if it's not your karma, to be able to remedy that part of your life, it ain't gonna work. But it's important for you to try, because without trying, you wouldn't know if it can help you. And that's why I always create stuff, because for me, there are things that work. So if you vibe like me, then chances it will work with you, because I connect with you. Understand? So as far as Mercury's display of it going retrograde while I was recording, I will see you guys in the other channel at Cosmetology. We will be uploading it coming next week. So you should turn on your notification over there, and also turn subscribe to the other channel, because everybody's here. But I need you guys, if you like astrology, in Vedic sidereal astrology, that's where you gotta go. Capish? I'll see you guys again, and I hope you guys learn some helpful information. What I try to do in this channel is just the gist. I squeeze the juice You don't need to work as hard. You don't need to, put your brain into it, because I know like some people, we just, we're in an age where we want fast and we want to get it there right away. And because I know you're busy. All right. I'll see you again, guys. Bye.